in listen-only mode.
Welcome to the second webinar in the Financial Abuse Awareness series. My name is Bill Mitchell. This series is part of a financial protections project co-designed by the Queensland Government, Caxton Legal Centre and Townsville Community Law. The series is an online continuing professional development program that aims to raise financial industry awareness about the financial abuse of older persons. Before we begin, we acknowledge the traditional owners of the land. We pay our respects to their elders past, present and emerging. This presentation is an introductory module to the series. The slides are not read verbatim, but paraphrased for emphasis. They are designed to be standalone, readable modules and contain references for deeper learning. So let's begin. This module introduces the Financial Abuse Awareness Training Program. It sets out the intended audience, how the program works, the rationale and components for the program, and the intended outcomes that participants should have from following the program through from start to finish. The intended audience of the program includes financial counsellors, resilience workers and good money store workers, peer-to-peer program providers, financial advisors, accountants, and other relevant providers or financial industry professionals. Please note we use a collective term advisor throughout the training program. It's also important to know that the materials are currently designed for a Queensland audience only. The training program is aimed at advisors in for-profit and not-for-profit sectors. It's designed to have a broad application for those working with older persons who are at risk of financial abuse. We use open learning methods such as voiceover webinars and downloadable materials, and self-directed learning to enhance awareness of financial abuse. The training program gives participants the opportunity to learn at your own pace, and as you go, reflect on how the training program relates to your own occupational and professional environment. The reflective aspects of the program are low-key and not time-consuming. The training program was co-designed by Caxton Legal Centre, Townsville Community Legal Service and the Queensland Government Department of Communities, Disability Services and Seniors. It's part of the broader Financial Protections project, which includes the training program alongside the newly developed Financial Protection Services in 10 locations. It's important to note that a range of literature supports the use of educational programs for financial industry professionals in the area of elder abuse. The components of the training program are quite straightforward. We've got some introductory modules, then one module on ethics, and then modules on knowledge and skills, and then some recapping. The modules include reflective exercises at the beginning and the end of each series. Reflective exercises at the beginning of each module highlight the forthcoming subject matter and pose big picture or contextual questions. The reflective exercises at the end of each module challenge participants to think about how they will apply what they've learned. There's no pre-reading required, and we give you plenty of links to reference if you want to take on deeper reading after or during you've been in the program. You need to make sure you allocate adequate time to complete the training program, and we've got some suggested session order and timeframes included in the next slide. This is a rough outline of the sort of time you might take. You could easily do the whole program in half a day, or you could split it up across as many sessions as you'd like. You can also dip in and out of the program, picking modules based on your interest or things you think you need to learn specifically. We want to make sure that we raise awareness of financial abuse through the knowledge modules, and we want to give participants the know-how and tools to detect and respond to financial abuse through the skills modules. These are the desired outcomes of the Financial Protections Awareness Program. The individual participant outcomes of the program are set out in some learning outcomes throughout the modules, but they're complemented by a range of industry-based and community-based examples. We want to increase your professional knowledge and skills about financial abuse, and we want to encourage appropriate ethical and professional approaches and responses to financial abuse. On the right-hand side, you can see some accepted outcomes of continuing professional development that the training program will deal. Thanks for listening to this second in the webinar series. Feel free to download the PDF file for future reference. The next module coming up is on ethics and standards. Thanks for joining us.